Hello, we're back. Why has the Age of Adam plays ended? Why?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I didn't put out just like a general, just testing the waters question. Like, hey, should I just get at? Should I just get at him?
Should I get him?
4, 3.
Thanks for coming back. Later, we have an exciting new feature that we just know you're going to love.
I'm
so
trying to
stay
boo.
tuned for that. But first, I'm really excited for our next guest. She rose to prominence as the delightful...
YMS now
Okay,
stands for.
they're unlocked.
Oh shit!
Select the applause to lock in your choice. Just like the headlines.
And welcome, Lil C!
Boo. Do you have to do the one they say?
So it only lets you do one per.
Damn.
Just say, you look incredible.
Oh, thanks, Dave. I'm doing this new regime and it really does work.
Is this the Cash Me Outside girl? Is this Bad Baby?
Bathing in like cabbage water, then having the leaves sucked out of you while you sleep.
Wow, is that healthy?
Oh, well, look at me, Meg. The leaves are my only nourishment.
Yep, they certainly are. Now, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm somewhat of a super fan, so I'm sorry if I get a bit starstruck.
Oh, bless you. I've never actually heard of you before, so if you do get a little tongue-tied, I can always carry the interview.
Oh, that's good to know. So your first album, F My Face Together, it hit shelves
Nice.
this summer and it just exploded. I mean, what's that like for you?
Bonkers, just so weird. I was in all the papers and the magazines. Overnight, I went from that like annoying little girl from that show to that like sexy little girl from that show.
Wow, that must have been bizarre.
Whatever, I'll do what I want.
It was just like any other morning, you know, get up at 5, go on a 4-mile run, have 3 meetings on my cabbage bath, but then only then was my dad actually...
Cabbage bath.
Being a famed country singer.
Oh, she's a Cabbage Bath kid.
I didn't know you
Billy Bob jean shorts.
Pretty good.
That's strange about it, Megan. Okay, yes, he may believe that aliens told him to hate women, but there really isn't anything to prove that he's wrong.
So, this newfound explosion into your popularity, I mean, did that change your life?
Well, I had to start wearing like nicer underwear, you know, for the paparazzi. But as the manager says, best to make
It had heretofore been a diaper.
Is that right? So, what's the album about?
So I thought it was about like how pretty and great I am, but actually it's about monetizing youth, I think, or about like promoting an unrealistic standard.
I've been monetizing
That's so
youth for
funny.
some time now.
Yeah, he says
In that I
insecurity
pay
is
for
an
children.
opportunity.
Ooh. Do you think he'd be happy with you telling us all this?
Telling you all what? It really doesn't matter what I say here. I'll do my dancing and then this part will all be forgotten about.
That's true.
It's so funny how
I mean-
self-aware she is
Yeah.
without
These
trying
are
to be.
those famous dance moves, very
She's a
cool.
genius.
You're going to be performing your new single, aren't you?
Yeah, it's from my album
Uh-oh.
Pictures in My A Together and it's out tomorrow.
So soon, after the last one.
Oh yeah, I've actually released 2 albums since lunchtime and a clothing line during this interview. See, this is called
Watch
Quiet
the
Now,
waveform.
and it's going to be in all the high street and retailer shops. And it's out now. So girlies, you know what to do. Scream and cry until somebody gets it for you.
There she goes. Blimey. All these projects, they're keeping you very busy, aren't they? It must be tough.
Yeah, it can get tough and I hate it sometimes and I hate myself. I just want to like cry into a bath of root veg. But then I think thousands of girls would do anything to be me, so I must be quite lucky.
You know you don't have to do this, though, don't you?
Yeah, I do think that sometimes. Most nights between like my 4th vodka and the 8th time a stranger slaps me around the arse. I think things could have been different, you know, like better. But I don't know. I love doing autographs and having somebody dress me and tell me what to wear.
Did you always want to do music?
Well, ever since I was a little girl,
I'll tell you what to
I'd
wear.
sit in front of
High
the
quality
As
fursuit.
soon as my favourite girl group would come
Same
on,
goes to the
I'd
rest
sing
of
the
you.
cassette, But then my dad would come in and tell me to turn it
Form
off.
fitting. None of this boxy mascot shit.
Sorry, is your dad your manager?
Yeah, which can be tough. And sometimes when it gets really hard, he'll say, make Cragler proud and you might just survive childbirth.
Well, You know what? Despite anything, you'll make me proud.
Oh,
Buy me
though
one
your
laser.
opinion was as valuable as
Or
his.
draw me in
And
one.
on that problematic note, you're going to be singing your song for us soon, aren't you? Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So it's called These Babies Gonna Bring You Home, and I actually got sent the lyrics in the car. on the way
Interesting,
out
because I
here.
sometimes bring
Oh,
babies
it's
home.
actually right. And don't worry, all my work is team approved.
All right then. Well, you can go and get ready for that. We'll see you in a little bit. It was a very specific type of pleasure to chat to her, and I just can't wait to hear this. Oh, so here's Lucy with an exclusive first performance.
Boo.
Boo.
Entirely the wrong button. Well,
Take
let's
it
see what
away.
happens.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Buh.
the queen of teams. Here's the breaking blockade. Here to break
I have high hopes for this.
the scene.
This is so funny. It's direct parody of the "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
Yeah.
Oh, baby, can't you see? I'm hungry. There's a place in me that's empty. I want that meat you're packing. Only you can fill that crack in me. I'm under siege, so come and free me. Ain't no disruption here. Boy, I got no agenda. Just want the team and me. No dirty foreign member. Don't stop no more.
Dirty foreign member.
Yep. Like the new CEO of YouTube.
When you do your country proud. I ain't no Vickers daughter. Come and Spanish on my border. Quick before I get much older. Tie me down and pull me like an enemy soldier. An enemy soldier. So let them try and break our dream. We fight and love and die at two. So what a Peter Clemens boys can come and use me as a toy. I wanna see some action. So come and break my sanctions.
Catchy and political.
It's
got a message.
She was only 53, but gave to save her family. There's no one judging me if I'm the one that's in your fantasy. Don't die alone, these babies gonna bring you home.
I'm trying to pick up the subtext of this song, but it's not coming through. Too subtle.
Tie me down and pull me like an enemy soldier. An enemy soldier. So what if Peter Clemens boys can come and use me as a toy and flip me over, grab my hair, rip off my clothes and dump them there. I wanna see some action, so come and break my sanctions.
That's a funny shot.
Well, if that doesn't distract you from the world outside, I'd like to thank Lil Seafoam. Well, for doing that, don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll finally be revealing the new segment of our show that we just know you're going to love. We'll be back right after this. And we're out.
Can I just say, thank you so much for letting me do this. It really means a lot to me, you know.
Yeah.
To be able to promote myself on such a mainstream platform like the news.
The news.
And
The
you know
news.
what?
The fake
Good luck
news.
for the future. Take care of yourself. This industry can be crazy.
I was censoring a lot.
Watch out for that.
You can't
father.
always on the songs. You can't always hear the
I
beeps,
manage
but
myself. It's
I
just
think
Yeah.
it'll come through in the.
Excellent. I like a heavily censored live song performance.
Michael!
Jesus.
Whoa, was it a Joker face?
Oh, my dad! He's such a sweetheart. We both had the same agents, you know, like it just made sense. Both of us for our image together. Wow. And Michael, I want to see the revenue share for the clothing line and get me a G&T before my meeting with the lube guys.
Guillermo and Toro?
Yep. Guillermo and Toro's Pinocchio.
G&T.
C. Girls and trans.
Okay, for their lines. They can't hear their choices.
No,
Sorry.
not anymore. I'm better than that now. I'll tell you what, just keep adding flowers until it feels like 12. Got it?
Absolutely, right away. 10 seconds.
What's going on here?
5, 4, 3.
Thanks for joining us for part 3. We've been teasing you about our new feature all night, and now the wait is
Tease me
finally
more,
over. I
Megan.
can reveal that every night on the show we'll be treated to an episode of an informative and hilarious new segment called The Notice Board. It stars some top talent, and we're very excited about it. But before we see it, let's have a quick chat with the writer, director, and phenomenon, may I say, Jeff Algebra, guys.
Actually, I've
Oh shit! Did Jeff Algebra get LASIK?
how'd you like that?
Yeah, very fancy.
I guess
suppose
so,
you need
yeah.
a new name now that you're a successful
Good for
artist.
him.
Well, exactly. I'm earning enough to pay taxes now.
Oh.
I'm earning enough to pay taxes now.
And how does Angela feel about all this? Your wife.
Oh, she's dead.
Your wife.
God,
Ah!
no, she's long gone. No, she was holding me back.
quite
I'm
dead.
with Norm now. We were married last month.
Norm de Plume.
Yeah.
Norm de Plume is a funny name. Credit where it's due.
And why
It's good
did
stuff.
you write this? What was your inspiration?
Oh, well, I received a
I do
telephone
love you.
call
Thank you, inverted
offering
arrow.
me 25 grand to write a protein sitcom, and I heard my father's voice. It said, Jeff, you listen here.
Jeff.
You make hay while the sun shines. You wring every penny you can get out of this. So I wheeled him down to the transition centre, got out my typewriter and started clacking. Utter shite.
That's a flawless
Without further
typewriter
ado,
mime.
Let's give it up for the notice board.
Play the sound effect, Alex.
No, I forgot.
You have to play a sound effect. Alex, play the fucking sound effect.
Good morning, Miss Craven.
Oh,
Miss Craven.
morning, Ray.
Everything all right, Mrs. Craven? You look as worried as the vicar in closing time.
Oh, it's such a good take to the camera.
I forgot to play the sound effect.
No, boy. Why do you hate sound
it's
effects?
just there's so much to
You
look
were
at.
so
There's so
excited
much to
about
try and
sound
do.
effects, and now you refuse to play them.
I don't know. It could be the vicar. At closing time.
I'm just worried they won't ever
5-time world champion Tommy Harris, you are the best.
error of their ways and end up as social
Who's that, Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
such as shoplifters or bong rats.
Don't worry, Mrs. Craven. This is a very supportive community, and I'm sure that in time they will fit into this society like this key into this lock.
Tommy, you are crushing it. Never change.
See? Works like a charm. Works like a charm.
What a lovely way to put it. And just like that, we can unlock their future.
Yeah.
Yay.
Wow. Look at all the letters in my collection today.
Oh, I think that one's addressed to me.
What? This one? Oh, so you're right. Oh, so you're right. Here it is.
It's a letter from my granddaughter, Brenda. She said she got an A on her maths exam because one of her friends has been helping her. She was always a team player, was our Brenda.
What's up, losers? What's up, losers?
Shit, is that Jeff Algebra? Oh my god! Hold it.
No, it's Brad. He's the coolest guy in the village.
That's right. I just got here on my motorbike.
Clear off, Brad. We don't want any of your ilk around here.
What?
Around
Brad
here.
dudes?
No. Ruffians, have you come to tag the notice board with your gang signs?
No way.
Boo.
Come to pin my resume on that notice board. I'm looking to do some tutoring after school.
What? Did you say tutoring?
That's right.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Would you mind, Bray? Would you mind, Bray?
Not at all. Not at all.
You hate Brad? Get out of the chat if you hate Brad. This is a pro-Brad chat.
Have been spending your time helping others? And
Hate
not
Brad?
just
Too bad.
urinating on churches or huffing glue?
Hey, I haven't huffed glue for months.
Well, blow me down! Blow me down!
You know what? We misjudged you based on how young and cool you are.
You know what? People do that to me. I feel you, Brad. They're like, oh, this guy is so young and so cool. He's probably bad news.
No way. It can't have been me. I was too busy helping my friend Brenda with her maths homework.
Nice. Tommy is having a fucking time.
You daft old sow.
Did you hear that, Ray?
Oh, yes, what a wonderful surprise. I now respect you as a man.
What the heck? Give us a hug.
Oh shit! Oh no!
What'd you do? Adam!
I was saying
Adam!
words.
What'd you... What the hell did you do? Oh. Yeah, turn them off so there isn't a power surge. Check, check, power. We're back, it's fine.
Sorry to interrupt the first groundbreaking episode of the notice board, but we are receiving some breaking news. I'm being told
What?
Switch the camera to the woman!
from across the continent of what appear to be. Oh God. What appear to be nuclear explosions in 4 major cities.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki,
Initial estimates put the death toll into
the tens.
the millions.
Oh,
I'm being told we're experiencing power fluctuations as a result, so apologies for any interruption to this broadcast for you at home. And apparently we can head over to team headquarters for an emergency broadcast from Prime Minister Julia Salisbury any moment now. Yep, yes, let's go to that now.
Good evening, citizens and
what's the deal? Are there co-prime ministers? Her and the old guy? They've both been referred to as prime minister.
nuclear explosives simultaneously in 4 major cities across.
That's a lot of censoring. You shouldn't do that. Stop silencing white female voices.
Other urban centers.
Oh. No, don't listen to him.
If our conditions
Although she's kind of boring. Maybe you want the other one this time.
The people of
Whatever,
our
you're boring.
territory will no longer tolerate your illegal
You had your chance.
genocidal blockade. You are to remove it immediately. We will accept nothing less than your unconditional surrender. Your territories will be taken
check out
under
this
our
station.
control.
Territories.
It's not letting me.
Not my territories.
To ensure that your citizens become part of the new
No, too big. Go. Yeah, there you go.
It's difficult.
are now our Your
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
healed. But for your privileged few, the moment that they feared is now upon them. Allow me to be crystal clear. If you fire a single shot at our territory
Territory.
or harm a single one,
Territory, you dizzy bitch.
we will not
She's so dizzy.
further devices.
Why's she so dizzy?
Find them. Then no doubt you are already searching for them. Our technology is decades ahead.
We have super nukes. I got a snook in my sniz right now.
We will expect your complete acceptance of our terms. Thank you. Thank you.
Speak.
I'm trying to think of what Jeremy would say if he were here now.
I'm dead.
He was always skeptical of advance. Then I suppose he was always skeptical about everything.
See where that got him?
It's part of what made him
Yeah,
so
fucking
Suicide.
dead.
frustrating to work with. And so brilliant.
Oops.
The tiger horsey ethnostate was at least isolationist and not a conqueror. That's true. We didn't bother nobody.
I really wish I could do the boos and cheers at any point. That'd be
Yeah,
so
true.
good.
And I don't think you'd be angry. I think you'd see that anger was the engine that brought us here. I think you'd want us to stop. To look around us at the people and things we're so very lucky to have, and to realise what a privilege it is just to be alive. I think you'd want us to spare a thought for those with loved ones who are aboard tonight. And I think you'd be worried about retaliation.
Oh God, the nukes didn't kill people. They made them
Remind us
furries.
that this country and its people
Jeepers.
endure. You'd remind us that despite the way you hated how it sounds, we are a team. And I think
And
you'd
there's
ask
no
us to go
me
to our
in
loved ones and
team.
be with
Oh,
them
wait.
tonight. You'd ask us to go to our loved ones and be with them tonight. But I don't have the words that you had, Jeremy.
Tactical yiff bomb.
None of us do. My
So-
name's Megan Wolf.
Take your top off.
Let's make tomorrow better.
Who's it gonna hurt at this point?
Hi, I'm Sophia Remington,
Kiss.
the CEO of Remington.
Oh, maybe they will.
And I've been paying attention.
Nah, cowards.
Around your country has left people struggling to find just the basics.
Yeah, you would have done your old bastard.
Are you supposed to go for the other essentials? The things that make life worth living.
Cool.
Ekd. You have received a dock.
Slight dock to
Sad.
pay, apparently.
Are you not rich anymore? But
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy.
live and spooky coming March 23rd. What's that?
It's a DLC thing.
Nice.
So there's already like another DLC out, and
Oh
then
my
there's
God.
just more coming, I guess.
There's
So
so
there's
much.
like a shit ton of content.
These
that they're
guys
just
don't
putting
fuck
out.
around.
Yeah. So I got the season pass, which I mean just gets me all the DLC for free, I think.
Brag.
I mean for paid. Yeah, so Telethon is out, and then Live and Spooky is coming later.
Before we join Megan
See how we did
Wolf
here.
for tonight's National Nightly News,
I think great.
there's just time to take a peek at what's coming up later tonight on Channel 1. At 6:30, it's Ration Kitchen with Jordan Rankley. And tonight
Ration
he'll be
Kitchen.
screaming at some pensioners while they try and fashion a nutritious meal out of a can of condensed milk, a cow's tongue, and
Can I
some
turn
rhubarb.
subtitles back on?
Not
No.
one to miss.
No,
At 7
because
PM,
that's the whole point.
Shut.
We made funny censors, and if you can see what they're saying, then it ruins the funny censors.
It's a look back to
So
happier
no.
times with part 8 of our acclaimed documentary series, The First 365, which looks at the astonishing progress made by Advance as we begin what is only their second year in office. At 8:30 p.m, it's over to Patrick Bannon for all the day's sports board highlights, including all the tabletop action.
We'll turn them
from
back
the
on when we're in the
semi-finals of
actual
Pro
gameplay
Amateur
part,
Sports
not
Board,
the highlights.
Sports Board,
Every time I hear
Sports Board
Patrick
game.
Bannon, I think
At
Jacob
9,
Bannon.
it's our
Who's
nightly
Jacob
war
Bannon?
report from the late news team.
Is he the
followed
lead
at
singer of
9:25
Converge?
by our unsettling play, When Katie
Time to look up
Went to Bed,
Jacob Bannon,
which
guys.
tells the
I've got my own
cautionary
stuff
tale
going
of
on.
one brave young lady's battles to survive the cruel administrations of our neighbours. At 11:25, it's
Good news,
Sizes.
guys. He's the lead
And
singer of
tonight,
Converge.
Dr. Adrian
We did it.
Atkinson Blimey
Y'all
will
listening
be
to
getting
enough
his teeth into
hardcore?
Fiona
I hope so.
from Hamble Bambleberry, who has invented a tasty twist on the humble biscuit. And that takes us, after the weather and public information film, into our close down. But first tonight, it's time to join
Oh no,
Megan
the
and
radiation
team
caused
for the
gator
National Nightly
Roddies
News.
to emerge. The worst
Good
fate.
evening. This is the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf.
I was not thinking of Steve Bannon. I know my friend's name.
Our main headlines tonight. Company of Heroes. Skirmishes on land and sea again today as full-scale incursions into the dispute reported today, and as the weeks and months of this war their days to die. The recent decision to allow those with long-term health conditions to access transition centres has today been declared an overwhelming success. Previously available only to those in their final year and meaningful service to all who choose.
This is a long one. This is a while ago.
Yeah.
Populous. More than 11% of the population
Days ago.
have thus far been absolutely. Start me up. Disrupt spokesman Alan
I'm not going to
Jones
Cannes
held
right
an
now, no.
impromptu rally today in the northern city of
Con.
Montepoole.
I need to plan for it
Large
far in
crowds
advance, and I
gathered
just.
to hear the band speaker
This is a
prove
bad year.
disruptors
My
still
brother's
able to
wedding and
capture the
everything, and it's
Let's,
just like it's so much travel
let's go.
already.
Let's go right now.
Cohesion officers found themselves challenged. But first this evening, with the war about to enter its 21st Passion Week, and people rioting up and down the country, I'll be grilling unpredictable Prime Minister Peter Clement in an exclusive interview from his home in Lancashire. That's coming up on tonight's National Night News.
Sorry, what was that? National what news? Shay is not getting married, despite rumors Shay is not Adam's brother. Does Shay sound more like Adam's brother than Adam's brother does? Yes. Beep. It's the National Beep News.
In part
With
two,
Megan Beep.
I'm a little overexcited to announce I'll be interviewing the one and only Lil C. And later we've got a new feature that's sure to keep you coming back for more. But first tonight, let's check in with Minister Peter Clement, who's speaking to us from home in Lancashire. Good evening, Prime Minister. Have caught you exercising?
Oh, have we started? Yes, that's right, Miss Wolf. I've a few minor adjustments. I mean, nothing drastic. I haven't the gin more.
I bleeped a few minor
As
what?
my old mum used to say, won't get up the she doesn't shouldn't have for a quick fit in the car park.
Language, Prime Minister.
Fiddle? What's wrong? Oh, shit there.
Beep, oh shitter.
Yep, that's the one.
And can you tell us what brought about this new year?
Today,
See,
I
and
spoke
were
to the
watching,
people.
you know, the night the block.
Boring.
When Jeremy Donaldson. Well, you know. Listening not, as I'm sure you
How can we get
remember.
subtitles again? I thought.
And I were a bit wheezy from all the cigars. And
I thought I
all
turned
that.
off subtitles.
I thought you did too. It's in red, so
Signal dropped away.
something.
And she were in floods of tears. And she says, PC. She says, I can't
hell?
go on without you. She
What
said,
the hell?
So I made a decision. And since that
We
day,
totally turned them
I
off.
have stopped.
Yeah, I mean they haven't been here until
Cigars.
this.
Except for Christmas.
Maybe
Nah, but
maybe it's a glitch. I don't know.
Weddings,
I think you broke it.
state dinners. What was that? Useless Rudy backwards doesn't go anywhere. I'm walking on this Christmas.
I'm just not reading
and
them.
Should finish off for bloody good.
Did you make the decision to holiday within the country this winter because of the blockade, Prime Minister?
Well, Mrs. C has never liked travelling at the best of times. These certainly not the best of times. On that we can all agree.
Mrs. C was being a real C, and here we find ourselves.
As I'm sure you're all aware, some of those forms are bastard long.
All in it together.
What? All in it together! Oh, yeah.
So weird. So if I go back and then just fast forward or whatever.
Yeah. What's
options?
The deal.
Accessibilities. They're off.
Friends,
it says they're off.
Well, before we join
So
Megan
weird.
Wolf and the team for tonight's National Nightly News, there's just time to take a peek at what's coming up later tonight on Channel 1.
Loading.
At 6:30, it's Ration Kitchen with Jordan Rank.
And then they just turn on after the weird signal broadcast, which is weird. So that has to be a glitch.
What was that? Useless bloody language doesn't go anywhere.
To holiday within.
These certainly not.
All in it together.
What? All it together. Oh yeah. Also,
just ignoring the subtitles.
It doesn't seem very advanced to be going abroad when the rest of the country is grounded.
And yet, Julia Salisbury announced today that she'll be visiting Svenland during the year's winter break. Is that really an example of team spirit?
What? Did you know about this,
What, babe?
No one tells me anything, Peter. You should know that.
How was that simultaneously clearly the word what and also a beat?
A body like yours must take some planning to achieve. What's your morning routine?
Well,
I just like the idea of someone in the editing room just trying to censor everything.
Oh yeah, a rigid and demanding plan that my doctor and personal
I have a rigid and demanding penis.
Some prick called Clark. Is that on your card?
I thought we might wonder. Prime Minister, speaking of planning, with the blockade in its 20th week and the people of the country reeling from its effects, what plans do you have to get us out of this mess?
Well, that's a very blunt question, Miss
Surely
Wolf.
one for which
If
you,
I
the
could punch you
democratically
through the
elected Prime
television.
Minister must have an answer.
Know that I would.
With me, the fucking national treasure before you were a twinkle. Man's scrotum. You want to talk about plans? Let me tell you about plans. Fucking plans and revised plans, and then meetings to discuss the implementation of plans and planning for fucking. Fucking plans.
That's good. That's good to
I'm
know.
just missing all
Flawless.
the swear.
I used to really like you, Pat. You were a breath of fresh air. But I've been watching you, and you know what? You get more like him every day.
You what?
I will take that as a compliment.
Maybe you should blow your head off.
Prime Minister, later this evening, your co-leader Julia Salisbury is going to give a national address from team headquarters. Can you give us a hint of what she's going to say?
Yeah. Well, I imagine that there
Sorry,
will be
sorry, you
the
imagine?
usual. No, what I mean is.
You do know about this broadcast, don't you, Prime Minister?
Better not be carbonated
sure
tea
I
you just
did.
cracked open.
No, it's a LaCroix.
Good.
Peter and I have no secrets from each other. We don't memorize each other's bloody diaries either. As me old mum used to say, if you need to get the job done, quick done.
Perfect. Pubes. Wow, you went to town.
Through. Yeah, refill my
What music do you listen to when you work out?
German death reggae.
Well, Gail told me that I work out to Lil C. You know, fucking.
Beep, 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 fucking beep.
Do you think stands for?
It stands for collaborative, Prime Minister.
Actually, that does make more sense, actually.
How's rationing affecting you?
It's hard,
Great.
but we get by. You just have to learn to get by on the basics. Take comfort in each other. I've got Mrs. C and fine single malt. I want for nothing. Except for a decent night's sleep, of course.
Whenever I run out of rations, I just eat
for joining us.
out
When we
Mrs.
come
C.
back, it's time for the spot with Lil C and a
The-
world premiere.
the what spot?
My phone now, right?
Wow.
We'll be back after this. 1 minute back.
They're bringing this game to VR. I think they already have a VR mode or something. I don't know if I need it to be in VR though. I don't know if that's that important.
Is this Susan?
It seems like it would be cool though.
Oh man, she took off her glasses and now she's hot.
Whoa.
It's a high class ocean ride. You can afford it and it's fun since someone died.
Look over there.
Whoa. Whoa. VR version's coming out with the spooky DLC? Okay.
Due to the ongoing military blockade, some destinations may differ from those pictured in this advertisement, and the cruise now mainly takes place around St. Bumley.
St. Blumley.
Thanks for coming back. Later, we have an exciting new feature that we just know you're going to love. So
Show Football Cat.
But first, I'm really
Subtitles were
excited
wrong.
for our
It said
next
features.
guest. She rose to prominence as the delightful Susie May in All My Daughter's Children's Men, before taking the music industry by storm this year with her debut album smashing the chart records at the age of just 20. Let's give it up and welcome Lil C.
Very nice. Very nice. All My Daughter's Children's Men. So all the guys my grandkids are fucking.
May I just say, you look incredible.
Babe, I'm doing this new regime and it really works.
What's the regime?
And my manager suggested it to me. It basically involves bathing in like cabbage water and then having the leaves sucked out of you while you sleep.
Wow, is that healthy?
Oh, well, look at me, Meg. The leaves are my only now.
Yep, they
Whoa.
certainly are. Now, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm somewhat of a super so
I'm something of a super beep.
I've
Fat
never
beep.
actually heard of you before, so if you do get a little tongue-tied, I can always carry the interview.
Oh, that's good to know. So your first album, My Face Together, it hit shelves this summer and it just exploded. I mean, what was that like for you?
Bonkers. So weird. I was in all the papers and the magazines. Overnight, I went from that like annoying little girl from that show to that like sexy little show.
Wow.
That shot.
That must have been bizarre.
Not really. It was just like any other morning. You know, get up at 5, go on a 4-mile run, have 3.
I went from
meetings,
Rudy
have a
on The
cough, and
Cosby
then
Show
only then
to
was my dad
That's So
actually
Raven.
Oh, of course. I mean, the famed country singer, Billy Bob Jean Short. No, you'd been estranged.
There's nothing that strange about it, Megan. Okay, yes, he may believe that aliens told him to hate women, but there really isn't anything to
See,
prove he's wrong.
I don't need aliens to tell me to hate women.
So, this newfound explosion into your popularity, I mean, did that change your life?
Well, I had to start wearing like nicer underwear, you know, for the paparazzi. But as my manager says, best to make the most of it before I'm 30.
The Paparazzi.
Is
Yeah.
that right? So, what's the album about?
Oh wait, that's
So
Scoop.
I thought it was about like how pretty and great I am, but actually it's about monetizing youth, I think, or about like promoting an unrealistic standard of something.
Your manager again.
Yeah. Says insecurity is an opportunity.
Oh, do you think he'd be happy with you telling us all this?
Telling you all what? It really doesn't matter what I say here. I'll do my dancing and then this part will all be forgotten about.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, we're going to see some of those famous dance moves.
I couldn't imagine being a person that like. There's so many people probably that
it's
play
on my
this,
album,
play this,
in
and
my
don't go over their
and
own
it's out
creation.
tomorrow.
such a
So
waste.
soon, after the last one.
Oh yeah, I've
You
actually
gotta see what
released 2
you've
albums since
accomplished.
lunchtime and a clothing line during this interview.
You need to see the art.
See, this is called Cry for Help, and it's going to be in all the best high street and retailer shops, and it's out now. So girlies, you know what to do. Scream and cry until somebody gets it for you.
Ooh, there she goes. Blimey. All these projects keeping you very busy, aren't they? It must be tough.
Yeah, it can get tough, and I hate it sometimes. I myself, I just want to like cry into a bath of veg. But then I think thousands of girls
Ignoring
would
the
do anything
subtitles.
to see me, so I must be quite lucky.
Well, you know you don't have to do this, though.
I've
Yeah, I do think that
recently
sometimes. Most
forgotten
nights
how to
between, like, my
read,
football
so
career, stranger
this is
slaps me around.
right up my alley right
I
now.
think things could have been different, you know, like better. But I don't know. I love doing autographs and having somebody dress and tell me what to wear.
Did you always want to do music?
Well, ever since I was a little girl, I'd sit in front of the radio, and as soon as my favourite girl group would come on, I press record like a Zet, but then I would come in and tell me off to go back upstairs and start practicing again.
So is your dad a manager?
Yeah, which can be tough, and sometimes when it gets really hard, he'll say, "Hey, Dad, the proud of you."
Well, you know, despite anything, you'll make
Whenever it's
Oh,
quoting someone else,
if
it's
only your
just so much
as
fun.
valuable as his.
And on that
My
problematic
dad
note,
said.
Me mama
you're
always
gonna
said.
have a song for us soon, aren't you? Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So it's called These Babies Gonna Bring Home, and I sent the lyrics in the car on the way up here. But you know what? It's actually all right. And don't worry, all my work is team approved.
All right then. Well, you can go and get ready for that. We'll see you in a little bit. It was a very specific pleasure to chat to her, and I just can't wait to hear this. Oh, so here is Lil C with an exclusive first performance of her new track, These Babies Gonna Bring You Home. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the queen of teens, here to break in your blockades. Lil C.
Oh baby, can't you see I'm hungry? There's a place in me that's empty. I want that meat you're packing on. You can fit that crack in me. I'm under siege.
That's not how you spell siege.
Coming free.
Oh my god, I can read again.
Boy, I got no agenda. Just want the team and me. Nobody foreign member. Don't stop no morning drill. There's holes in me that ain't been
Nice.
filled yet. I only scream this loud when you do your country proud. I ain't no vicar's daughter. Come and skirmish on my border. Quick before I get much older. Tie me down and pour me like an enemy soldier. An enemy soldier. So let them try and break our dream. We fight and love and diet. So what a Peter Clemens boys can come and use me as a toy. I wanna see some action. So come and break my sanctions. I've been sweating free since my burdened me. She was only 53, but gave you save her family. There's no one judging me if I'm the one that's in your fantasy. Die lonely is gonna bring you home. I ain't no vicar's daughter. Come and skirmish on my border. Quick before I get much older. Tie me down and hold me like an enemy soldier.
Someone's yelling fuck a lot of times in the background. Fuck, 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 fuck!
Come and use me as a toy and flip me over, grab my hair, rip off my clothes and dump them there. I wanna see some action, so come and break my sanctions.
Male nipples. I didn't ask for this.
I was just like not doing anything.
Well, if that doesn't distract you from the world outside, I don't know what will. I'd like to thank Lil C for doing that. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll finally be revealing the new segment of our show that we just know you're going to love. We'll be back right after this. And we're out.
Cut to her to say it too. I love how she was on camera. She looked so funny. She looked so uncertain about her say, and we're out.
Girl Joker!
I guess so. Uh-oh.
We found her.
Babois. Don't pop balloons around autistic people, they will cry.
Or do and see what happens in the name of science?
Nightmare.
And nightmares?
Eau de Babois.
Babois.
Is it baboon or is it something else?
I don't know.
What do we think?
The dangerous new fragrance from Eye of the Beholder, formulated with all natural hydrogen sulfide.
There we go.
It is in fact French for baboon.
Because who cares?
Thanks for joining us for part 3. We've been teasing you about our new feature all night, and now the wait is finally over. I can reveal that every night on the show, we'll be treated to an episode of an informative and hilarious new segment called The Notice Board. It stars some top talent, and we're very excited about it.
Some bad
Before we
shots.
see it, let's have a quick chat with the writer, director, and phenomenon, may I say,
Oh.
Jeff Algebra, guys.
Actually, how'd you like that?
Well, yeah, very fancy.
Oh, fuck you, Jeff.
Well, exactly. I'm earning enough to pay taxes.
He's
now.
unfazed by it too.
He's a pro.
Wow, that was a good.
Now.
Oh.
It's
Oh, okay. That was
And
the
how
one
does
that I was
Angela
supposed to
feel about
censor.
all this?
Who?
Your,
Like, that
your
sounded like
wife.
shit.
Oh, God, no. No.
What have you done?
He's long gone. No, she was holding me back. I'm with now.
Whoa.
Bloom.
Yeah.
If you ignore the subtitles, they just say the letter N and then a beep.
Why did you write this? What was your inspiration?
Oh, well, I received a telephone call offering me 25 grand to write a pro sitcom, and I heard my father's voice. It said,
I'm gay.
You little boy. Make hay while the sun shines. You bring every penny you can for this. So I wheeled into the transition centre, got out my writer and started clacking.
And without further ado, let's give it up for the notice board.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna make a break in the recording here. I'm gonna pee real quick. 1 second.